All right, this is just a couple days before paint on my Superjet project. Figured before I started painting it, it might be a good idea to do one last video so we can get a really clear look at the actual fiberglass work before it's all covered up in paint. I just did this. This is the pole bracket area. I made a mold out of a litter box, believe it or not, but it worked really well. And now my pole bracket area is much more modernized. Got a little bit of stripping left before I can paint, but I'm almost there. The tray is totally finished. It is 22 inches wide and 36 inches long, with 4 of that being up in this massive toe hold. I put a channel right there. That's where the turf is going to roll over, kind of like a Super Freak or an FX1, and butt up against the edge of that channel. Should make a nice clean look. Alright, I'm gonna pop the engine bay. Okay, back to the engine bay. Here's my hood liner. Got a little plain old box, put my shit in, and fire extinguisher. Ignore those holes. I don't need to cut those anymore since I changed the pole bracket. There and there. Part of the reason why I changed the pole bracket. So this hood liner will work just as is. Just need to glass it in. Got some nice big ass holes there and there, and I'm going to drop a down tube there. Here is the inside of the foothold, and I've glued my one-way tube in. I got 3 lines, two for water and 1 for trim or bilge or whatever I want. The exhaust tube, it's all been glued in with G-Flex, and around the exhaust tube a layer of 17 ounce to make sure that it bonded and didn't move on me. And then let's go ahead and turn around. It's been reinforced on the sides and a little over into the engine bay, but the pan part of the engine bay is pretty beefy, so I didn't bother that. And here's the underside of the pole bracket area. Still need to grind out the old fiberglass that's, well, not gonna stay, but you get the idea. Alrighty. And here is a better view of the pole bracket. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All I gotta do is stitch this seam around the edge in of the pole bracket plate mold that I made. It's already been glassed and totally not going anywhere from underneath. I got glass strands, resin, the whole 9 yards. It's not going anywhere, but this seam is my last bit. Well, this seam and glassing that hood liner in are my last 2 things I need to do before my final fair and paint. So hopefully it'll be purple by the weekend. We'll see if I can pull that one off. Alright guys, thanks for watching.